We are discussing modern Indian history. In the modern Indian history previous classes, we discussed how European companies came to India and how they established trade centers in India. Originally, 5 European companies they came to India. Portuguese, after the Portuguese, Dutch, after the Dutch, British, after the British, Danes, and French. French came to the India last. All these 5 companies, 5 East Indian companies, they came to India and they established trade centers in different areas of the India. They came to India for the purpose of trade and commerce. Trade and commerce. Originally, their main intention was trade and commerce, but very soon they entered into the Indian politics, and initially they fought each other. Initially, all these people they fought each other. In this, after the Portuguese, Dutch, Danes, these 3 become weak. So British and French. Here British and French. These 2 started wars. Latter period, they interfere in the internal affairs of the Indians also. So Indians were also entered into these wars. So in the British wars, coming to the point of the British wars, British they waged wars in India with different areas, with different kingdoms of India. And initially, British East India Company fought with French. These 2 fought at Karnataka territories. That's why these wars are called as carnaticwars. They fought at Karnataka lands, that's why Karnataka territories, that's why that is called as Carnatic wars. Originally, Carnatic wars occurred between British and French. There were 3 Carnatic wars. After the Karnataka, British they concentrated on the Bengal wars. There occurred 2 Bengal wars, Battle of Plassey and also Battle of Buxar. Battle of Plassey and Battle of Buxar. These 2 are Bengal wars. After the Bengal, they concentrated on the Mysore, South India. Mysore was a very powerful country. Hyder Ali made Mysore as a powerful state in the South India. So they concentrated on the Mysore. They occupied Mysore with the 4 wars. They defeated Hyder Ali and also Tippu Sultan. Hyder Ali and Tippu. These 2 were defeated in the hands of the British. Finally, Mysore fell under the control of the British. After the Mysore, they concentrated on the Maratha kingdom. Coming to the point of the Maratha kingdom, Anglo-Maratha wars, there were 3 Anglo-Maratha wars waged with Peshwas, Maratha Peshwas. By that time, Maratha Peshwas were very powerful. Even they protected Mughal Empire. They protected Mughal Empire from the foreign invasions like Nadir Shah, Ahmad Shah Abdali. Like that, they fought with Nadir Shah, they fought with Ahmad Shah Abdali. Maratha gave protection to the even Mughals also. After the annexation of Maratha kingdom ended by 1816. This was ended by 1799. Bengal was defeated by 1764. This is 1763. Next, coming to the point of the Anglo-Sikh wars. Sikh state was established by the Maharaja Ranjit Singh, and the British also waged wars with the Sikhs, that is Anglo-Sikh war. Finally, 1846, 1848, 2 Anglo-Sikh wars were fought between the British and the Sikh. Sikhs were completely defeated by the British. 1848, Sikh state, that is Punjab state with Lahore as a capital. This was annexed and completely captured by the Dalhousie in 1850. After the 1850, there were no wars. Almost after the annexation of the Punjab, completed the conquer of British in India. Conquer of India by the British. That was completed. Now, we will discuss one by one. First, coming to the point of the Carnatic Wars. Carnatic Wars, already we discussed that Carnatic Wars were also called as Anglo-French Wars. They held at Karnataka. In this Karnataka Wars, there were three Carnatic Wars. First Karnataka War 1740 to 44 to 48, and second Karnataka War 1749 to 54. Third Karnataka War, that is 1756 to 1763. 1756 to 1763. Three Carnatic Wars were happened. So Indian rulers were also interfered in the Carnatic Wars. Who were the Indian kings interfered? Hyderabad Nizam. Along with this Hyderabad Nizam, Karnataka Nawab. Hyderabad Nizam, Karnataka Nawab, these two were involved in the Carnatic Wars. So, this Anglo-French rivalry paved the way for the annexation of Karnataka, that is what called as Karnataka Wars. We will come to the point of the Karnataka Wars, how they annexed one by one. First to Karnataka one by one. Coming to the point of the causes of the Karnataka Wars, there was uncertainty in the Deccan. In the Deccan state, there occurred some uncertainty. This was Hyderabad kingdom, this was Maratha kingdom, and this is Mysore kingdom. This was Karnataka kingdom, Arcot. This is what called as Arcot, also called as Karnataka kingdom. This is Mysore, and this is Maratha kingdom. This was Hyderabad Nizams. Like this, so Marathas were rivals to the Hyderabad Nizams. Mysore were rival to the Arcot, and Hyderabad Nizam also rival to the Arcot. Hyderabad Nizam also rival to the Mysore. Nobody joined each other. No alliances occurred among these people. There occurred disunity. That is what? Uncertainty. Fighting, all these people fighting each other. That was the uncertainty in Deccan. That is one cause. Coming to the point of the another cause. In the Europe, there occurred Austria Succession War in the Europe. This Austria Succession War involved by the British and also French. British and French, these two involved in the Austria Succession War. So, Austria Succession War occurred in the Europe. This occurred in the Europe. British and French fought each other in the European Austria Succession War. That affected on India. So, that is what called as Austria Succession War was caused for the Anglo-French Wars or Carnatic Wars. And whereas coming to the point of the British and also French, British were also power thirsty, war thirsty. French were also power thirsty, war thirsty. French wanted to occupy some territories in India, and British also wanted to occupy some territories in India. Both are concentrated on the annexation of Indian territories. Both wanted to gain their supreme power in India. And extreme competition occurred between the trade and commerce, occurred between the British and French in the trade and commerce. British, they were very powerful in the naval force. That is naval expeditions, and the Britishers, they concentrated more on the sea trade. They have good naval force. French also, even before the British, French was a powerful country in the Europe. So same in the Europe, coming to the point of the Europe, in Europe also British and French, these two were the rivals. This rivalry continued even in India. In the Europe they were the rivals. That rivalry continued in India also. That fought for the wars. Coming to the point of the Anglo-French wars, Carnatic wars. During this period, originally Karnataka was under the Mughal Empire. During the Aurangzeb period, Karnataka was under the Mughal Empire. Aurangzeb, he annexed complete all the South India even up to the Pandyas. This entire kingdom, except Marathas, Maratha kingdom was not occupied by the Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb, he occupied Deccan kingdoms, all the Deccan kingdoms, and also South India. South India was under the Deccan Sultans. So he established very powerful state, very enlarged state of the Mughals. But finally, unfortunately, 1707 Aurangzeb died. After the death of the Aurangzeb, started the decline of Mughals in India. So slowly started the establishment of the regional kingdoms. In that point of view, Karnataka, this kingdom also called as Arcot. Karnataka state is also called as Arcot state. Arcot was the capital. Arcot is there presently. Arcot is there in the Tamil Nadu. Arcot is present Vellore in Tamil Nadu. Arcot was the capital of the Karnataka state, that is Sadatullah Khan. Originally he was working under the Aurangzeb and he declared independence. After the death of the Aurangzeb, he declared independence. After the Sadatullah Khan, next Dost Ali. After the Dost Ali, his son Sabdar Ali. After the Sabdar Ali, originally Chanda Sahib has to come to the throne, but Anwaruddin, Dost Ali follower, Anwaruddin, he came to the throne. That we will see in the next slide. Anwaruddin, he was follower of the Dost Ali. And Sadatullah Khan ruled from 1710 to 1732. Next to Dost Ali from 1732 to 1740. After that, Sabdar Ali. Peshwas and Hyderabad Nizam. So these two become rivals of the Peshwas and also Hyderabad Nizams. These two become rivals each other. It was at this moment, Anwaruddin period. There occurred Damal Cheruvu, Battle of Damal Cheruvu. In the Battle of Damal Cheruvu, Anwaruddin gave help to the Peshwas to defeat Tanjavur. Finally, they defeated Tanjavur. Tanjavur was defeated by the Anwaruddin. So in the Battle of Damal Cheruvu, just wait. Yes, coming to the point of the Battle of Damal Cheruvu. Battle of Damal Cheruvu occurred between Sahu, Tanjavur one side. Sahu, he was a Maratha Chhatrapati. Maratha Chhatrapati Sahu helped to the Tanjavur. Another side, Dost Ali, Chanda Sahib, Dumas French governor. Dost Ali, Chanda Sahib, Dumas. These were the another side. In this point of view, these three were defeated. Dost Ali died in the battlefield. Chanda Sahib was captured by the Marathas. Followed. Next, who was there? Anwaruddin, the follower of the Dostani. So Anwaruddin became Nawab of Karnataka after Battle of Damalcheru. That you have to remember. Next coming to the point of the first Carnatic wars. First Carnatic war, during this period, British Army General was Barnett. He was British Army General. We will write first some characteristics. And coming to the point of the French side, French Dupleix on the side of the French. Cause already we discussed that Austro-Saxon War. Austro-Saxon War was the cause of the Austro-Saxon War started in 1744. Same started in India. Dupleix, he was the French governor, and Dupleix, he called Labordinus. He was Maurice's Admiral Labordinus, Maurice's governor. During this period, Barnett, he defeated several areas of the French. French were defeated in the several areas. He captured some forts of the French. It was at this moment, Dupleix, he called Labordinus for the help. Labordinus, he was French governor of the Mauritius. Labordinus, he came to India. With the help of the Labordinus, he defeated Barnett. With the help of the Labordinus, Dupleix defeated Barnett and occupied Madras. They seized the Madras, that is St. George Fort. Madras, St. George Fort. So the capture of the Madras. In the capture of the Madras, there occurred some clashes between the Labordinus and French governor Dupleix. And there occurred some bitter argument. Labordinus, he wanted to give Madras to the British, but Dupleix, he wanted to give Madras to the Anwaruddin. But Labordinus, he wanted to give Madras to the British because he took some money from the Madras. He took bribe from the British. Dupleix, he promised to give Anwaruddin. This you have to remember. After this, what happened? Labordinus, he gave Madras to the British. And he left to the Manises. He gave Madras to the British and he left to the Manises, Labordinus. It was at this moment there occurred some misunderstanding between the Dupleix and Anwaruddin. There occurred some misunderstanding between the Dupleix and Anwaruddin. What was that misunderstanding? Originally, Dupleix, he promised to give Madras to the Anwaruddin. He failed to give Madras to the Anwaruddin. That's why Anwaruddin, he ordered to the French to withdraw all their army from the Arcot and Carnatic areas. Arcot, Carnatic areas lo French సైన్యాన్నంతా తీసుకెళ్ళిపోమని ఆర్డర్ చేశాడు. But Dupleix did not care. British, they cared, and British, they left Karnataka. It was at this moment in 1746 Battle of Sandhom. 1756 Battle of Sandhom occurred between the Dupleix and Anwaruddin. Anwaruddin was defeated by the Dupleix in 1746. Anwaruddin was defeated by the Dupleix in 1746, that is Battle of Sandhom. After this, 1748, war was ended with the Oxley-Chapel Treaty. So first first war ended with the Axel-Chapel Treaty? And what was the effect of the first Carnatic War? In the first Carnatic War, French defeated British. That means French became powerful in South India. French became powerful in South India. And Madras was given back to the British. Originally French occupied Madras. That Madras was given to the British again because of the Axel-Chapel Treaty. So English has taken the Madras, but Dupleix, he did not satisfy. Dupleix did not satisfy. Dupleix, he don't want to give Madras to the British. He did not satisfy. Dupleix again, he wanted some fight with the British. So Dupleix became superior, and Dupleix was power thirsty. Dupleix was war thirsty. Dupleix understood the superiority of the European armies and used this advantage in the influence to the Indian princes and established French hegemony in South India. He gave help to the Indian princes latter period, that is Hyderabad and Karnataka. Dupleix, he became very busy after the end of this war. After the end of this war in 1748, Dupleix became very busy in Hyderabad politics and also Karnataka politics. Hyderabad politics and also Karnataka politics, that we will discuss. That caused for the second Karnataka war. Coming to the point of the second Karnataka war, the cause for the second Karnataka war was civil war in the Hyderabad state, civil and succession war in Hyderabad state and also Karnataka state. Hyderabad state and also Karnataka state. There occurred civil war between these two. This civil war encased by the French governor Dupleix. Coming to the point of the civil war, how this civil war occurred in the Hyderabad. First, we will take Hyderabad. Hyderabad was established as independent kingdom by Nizam-ul-Mulk. He established Hyderabad as independent state in 1724. He ruled from 1724 to 1748. In the year 1748, Nizam-ul-Mulk died. In the year 1748, Nizam-ul-Mulk died. At the time of the death of Nizam-ul-Mulk, he had a son called Najar Jang. Mir Ahmad Ali. Mir Ahmad Ali, he was also called as Najar Jang. He was son of Nizam-ul-Mulk. But grandson of the Nizam-ul-Mulk, Muzaffar Jang, he objected the rule of Muhammad Ali. Son Najar Jang, grandson of Nizam-ul-Mulk, Muzaffar Jang. This Muzaffar Jang, he was grandson, but not son's son. He was daughter's son, Bayrunisa Begum. She was daughter of Nizam-ul-Mulk. Her son Muzaffar Jang. So what is the relationship between Najar Jang and Muzaffar Jang? Najar Jang and Muzaffar Jang, the relation was maternal uncle. Muzaffar Jang was maternal son-in-law of Najar Jang. Najar Jang was maternal uncle of Muzaffar Jang. He was maternal uncle. He was maternal son-in-law. This was the relationship between these two. So after the death of Nizam al-Mulk in 1748. 1748 immediately this Najar Jung, he became ruled from 1748 to 1750. It was at this moment Muzaffar Jung, he went to the British. He seeked the help of the British. Muzaffar Jung, he seeked the help of the British. So British, they were also busy in the Karnataka. What was going on Karnataka? Anwaruddin, he was appointed as a Karnataka Nawab in 1743. Why Anwaruddin became Karnataka Nawab? By this time, Chanda Sahib was in capture of the Marathas. Latter period, Chanda Sahib released from the capture of the Marathas. So he came to the Karnataka. Originally, Chanda Sahib was son-in-law of Dost Ali. Who was Chanda Sahib? Chanda Sahib, he was Chanda Sahib, son-in-law of Dost Ali. Who was Dost Ali? Dost Ali, he was second ruler after Sadatullah Khan. Sadatullah Khan, founder. Sadatullah Khan, after the Sadatullah Khan, Safdar Jung came to the throne. After the Safdar Jung, Dost Ali. Whenever Dost Ali died, Dost Ali did not have any children. Dost Ali had Chanda Sahib, son-in-law. And Chanda Sahib wanted to become the ruler, but unfortunately Chanda Sahib was captured by the Marathas and he left. So Anwaruddin, he was a follower of the Dost Ali. Anwaruddin became Karnataka Nawab. It was at this moment. Chanda Sahib, he released from the capture of the Marathas, and appointment of the Anwaruddin was not accepted by the Chanda Sahib. Originally, Chanda Sahib was legal heir of the Karnataka. That's why Chanda Sahib, he seek the help of the French. Chanda Sahib, already I told to you, son-in-law of Karnataka Nawab, Dost Ali. Chanda Sahib, he seek the help of French in the Karnataka. Automatically, Anwaruddin will be helped by the British. Anwaruddin will be helped by the British because British and French were the rivals. So Anwaruddin was helped by the British. Chanda Sahib was helped by the French. It was at this moment. Muzaffar Jung also seek the help of the French. Muzaffar Jung also seek the help of the French. Who was Muzaffar Jung? Muzaffar Jung, who was who wanted to become Hyderabad Nizam. He wanted to become Hyderabad Nizam. So he asked the help of the French. What French said? French asked Muzaffar Jung to come to the Karnataka. So Muzaffar Jung, he went to the Karnataka. And Muzaffar Jung involved in the Karnataka politics. What was going in the Karnataka politics? Anwaruddin and Chanda Sahib was fighting each other with the help of the French and the British. In this battlefield, Muzaffar Jung also participated in the side of the French. So Muzaffar Jung went to the help of the French. Automatically, Najar Jung will be helped by the British. So British called Najar Jung to the South India, that is Karnataka. Najar Jung went to the Karnataka. Muzaffar Jung also went to the Karnataka. Muzaffar Jung went to the Karnataka to give help to the French, Anwaruddin. Najar Jung went to the Karnataka to give help to the British and Anwaruddin. Okay, here we will write like this. what is going on. Chanda Saheb plus French plus Muzaffar Jung. These three one side. Another three, Anwaruddin plus British plus Nazir Jung. These three one side. So totally all of these three fought in 1749. All these three fought at Battle of Hamburg. 1749 war occurred, Battle of Hamburg. In this Battle of Hamburg, Anwaruddin was killed. He was killed by the Chanda Saheb. Chanda Saheb killed Anwaruddin. And Anwaruddin's son, Muhammad Ali, he left the Tiruchinappalli. He went to the Tiruchinappalli and there he sheltered. Muhammad Ali sheltered at Tiruchinappalli. British were defeated by the French. Nazir Jung, while Nazir Jung he was returning to the Hyderabad. Nazir Jung was killed by the Kadapa Nawab. Kadapa Nawab Fateh Jung. Kadapa Nawab was Fateh Jung. Fateh Jung killed Nazir Jung. So Nazir Jung killed, Anwaruddin killed, Muhammad Ali went to the Tiruchirappalli. Muzaffar Jung declared as a Hyderabad Nizam. In 1750, Muzaffar Jung became Hyderabad Nizam by the French. Chanda Saheb became Karnataka Nawab by the French. Here, Chanda Saheb, he was Karnataka Nawab. Muzaffar Jung declared as Hyderabad Nizam. So whenever he declared as a Hyderabad Nizam, and Muzaffar Jung, he seeked the help of the French. He seeked the help of the French with the help of Kadapa Nawab Fateh Khan. With the help of the Kadapa Nawab Fateh Khan, killed Nazir Jung. Muzaffar Jung took the help of the Fateh Khan to kill Nazir Jung. Muzaffar Jung, he gave something to the Fateh Khan, and Muzaffar Jung became Hyderabad Nizam. After becoming Hyderabad Nizam, Muzaffar Jung, he gave lot of money, lot of areas to the French. It was at this moment, Fateh Khan, he asked something from the Muzaffar Jung. He asked more money from the Muzaffar Jung because he killed Nazir Jung. Muzaffar Jung failed to give more money to the Fateh Khan. Muzaffar Jung rejected. Finally, this Fateh Khan, Kadapa Nawab Fateh Khan, killed Muzaffar Jung. Okay, Kadapa Nawab killed Nazir Jung. Kadapa Nawab also killed Muzaffar Jung. Muzaffar Jung died, Nazir Jung died. And who will become Hyderabad Nawab? Hyderabad Nizam. Coming to this point, after the death of the Muzaffar Jung, Nazir Jung brother Salabat Jung became Hyderabad Nizam. Who was Salabat Jung? Brother of Nazir Jung. Salabat Jung continued from 1750 to 1759. This period, Salabat Jung continued as Hyderabad Nizam. He became Hyderabad Nizam with the help of the French. Okay. He became Hyderabad Nizam with the help of the French. Salabat Jung in 1750-1759. Salabat Jung, he became protector of the French. Just a minute. Salabat Jung became Hyderabad Nizam with the help of the French. That is one thing. Second thing, French were the protectors of Salabat Jung. For this, in 1755, Salabat Jung gave northern Circus to the French. He gave northern Circus to the French. This happened. So it was at this moment. Muhammad Ali, all this completed. Muzaffar Jung installed as a Nizam of Hyderabad and the Subedar of Deccan. This was completed. After this, British East India Company under the soldier of Robert Clive. Here, Robert Clive, he was originally Robert Clive, he was clerk of the British East India Company. He was working as a clerk of British East India Company, Robert Clive. He became soldier and he prepared a plan to seize Arcot. Suddenly, while French was busy in the other areas, he went to the Arcot. Who was the ruler of Arcot of this period? Chanda Sahib. Chanda Sahib was ruler of the Arcot. Without any late, in 1751, Robert Clive, he planned and he attacked on Chanda Sahib. Finally, Robert Clive, he killed Chanda Sahib. Seized the Arcot in 1753. And he called Muhammad Ali. From Tiruchirappalli. And Muhammad Ali became ruler of Arcot. That is Nawab of Karnataka. Muhammad Ali. Who was Muhammad Ali? Son of Anwaruddin. He was son of Anwaruddin. We already discussed that in the Battle of Ambur in 1759. In the Battle of Ambur, after the death of Anwaruddin, Muhammad Ali, he escaped to the Tiruchirappalli. He was sheltered at Tiruchirappalli. Akkada taladasukoni unnadu. Vaani teesukocharu. He became king of Karnataka. That is Nawab of Karnataka. This war ended with the Treaty of Pondicherry. In 1759, second Carnatic War ended with the Treaty of Pondicherry. Next, after this, coming to the point of the result of second Carnatic War. What happened in the second Carnatic War? After the Pondicherry, what is that Treaty of Pondicherry? French governor Dupleix, he was dethroned because Dupleix failed. Dupleix was dethroned. We are discussing about the second Carnatic War. Just Dupleix was dethroned. In the place of the Dupleix, French governor Godejo, he became French governor in the place of the Dupleix. And along with Godejo, Gudaho, along with Gudaho, Bussi, Kaundi Lali. Bussi, Kaundi Lali. These two also came to India. Bussi and Kaundi Lali, these two came to India. French become weak. By the end of the second Carnatic War, French become weak. French become weak. And Hyderabad, coming to the point of the Hyderabad Nizam, by this time Hyderabad Nizam, Salabat Jung, Karnataka Nawab, Muhammad Ali. Karnataka Nawab, Muhammad Ali. These two are going on. It was at this moment. Next, coming to the point of the third Carnatic War. Third Carnatic War, it started in 1756, ended in 1763. The cause for the third Carnatic War, this fought between the British and French. In this period, people involved Kaundi Lali and British Lieutenant Governor Sir Court. Kaundi Lali, French Army General. British Army General was Sir Court. Third Carnatic War. The cause of the Third Carnatic War. In 1756, there occurred 7 years war in the Europe. In the Europe, they started 7 years war. That is also called as American War. 7 years war. So, no major arguments would be taken place between the two Indian subcontinent until 1757. So, after the Battle of Plassey, in 1757, during the same period, there occurred Battle of Plassey in the Bengal. In Bengal, there occurred Battle of Plassey. So, Chandanagar, in this Battle of Plassey, Chandanagar in Bengal, British forces occupied Chandanagar. British forces occupied Chandanagar in the Bengal. Chandanagar. Originally, Chandanagar, it was factory of the French. French factory was occupied by the British in the part of the Third Carnatic War. Remember, in Third Carnatic War, French is going to be slowly weak. Slowly it become weak. French Kaundi Lali. French Kaundi Lali, he suddenly attacked the St. George Fort at Madras and he occupied the St. George Fort at Madras. But in this period, in 1760, the forces of the French, under the Kaundi Lali, and the forces of the British under Sir Court, these two fought at Vandivash, Battle of Vandivash. In this Battle of Vandivash, English forces, that is Sir Court, completely defeated Kaundi Lali. That means Kaundi Lali was completely defeated by the Sir Court. So French lost all the Indian territories, and French lost all the Indian territories to the British. Finally, the war ended with the Treaty of Paris in 1763. 1760 Battle of Vandivash. French washed out from India. After that, there occurred Treaty of Paris between the British forces and French forces in the Europe. So, as per this treaty, Chandanagar and Pondicherry, these two were given to the France, but they were barred from the fortifying them or having troops in them. They could not only have trading activities. They could only having the trading activities. Coming to the point of the Chandanagar and Pondicherry, these two areas were returned to the French, but they could not start any political activities here, only for the purpose of the trading activities. Only for the purpose of the trading activities, Chandanagar and Pondicherry was given to the French. After this Third Carnatic War, what were the results of the Third Carnatic War? Effect of the Third Carnatic War, French become weak. French left India. French hopes building in the empire, India were the completely dashed. This established Britain as a paramount European power in India. Britain became paramount power. No rival to the Britain in India from European companies. French was the rival, French was defeated. Remaining Portuguese, Dutch, Danes, they become very weak. No rival to the British in India from the European companies. British became supreme power. The path was clear for the establishment of the British colonial rule in India. Third Carnatic War paved the way for the British establishment of the colonial rule in India. Finally, British established colonial rule. And what was the French in India? French, they can continue trade. French, they can continue trade from Chandanagar, Pondicherry, Mahe, Karaikal, Yanam. Pondicherry was headquarters. Mahe in Kerala, Karaikal in Tamil Nadu, Yanam in Andhra Pradesh. These were there under the control of the French. But Chandanagar lost by the French. Pondicherry, Mahe, Karaikal, Yanam, these were under the control of the French until 1954. That's why even after the independence they continued. After the independence, whenever Pondicherry became union territory, Mahe, Karaikal, Yanam fell under the control of the Pondicherry territory. Pondicherry territories are there in 3 states of India, that you have to remember. Mahe in Kerala, Karaikal in Tamil Nadu, Yanam in Andhra Pradesh. All these areas are there under the control of the Pondicherry Union Territory. Next, what are the reasons for the failure of the French? The superior power of the naval power of the British. I already told you, British was superior in the naval power than the French. In the complete European countries, British, they established superior naval force. So they could bring in soldiers from the Europe and also provide supplies from the Bengal, because naval force is there. The French did not have that naval force, and also French did not have any such avenues, like Bengal was prominent place of the British, but like these avenues were not there under the hands of the French. Another one, French army had the strength of 300 European cavalry, 2,250 European infantry, 1,1300 Sipais, 3,000 Marathas and 16 pieces of artillery, while the English deployed about 80 European horses, 250 native horses, 1,900 European infantry, 2,100 Sipais, originally 1,300 Sipais. This is the comparison of the French strength and British strength. So Britain, they have 3 territories, 3 presidencies established in India, strong presidencies, that is Madras, Bombay, Calcutta. These 3 are important forts and also important presidencies. In the contrast, Coming to the point of the French has only one, that is Pondicherry. Only one strong post, that is Pondicherry. So Pondicherry, later period Pondicherry was captured. The French had little hope to recovery, but Britain could rely on any other two bases of one was captured. Suppose French captured Madras. British, they have Bengal as well as Bombay, Calcutta and Bombay. But if Pondicherry was occupied, French, they did not have any other post. That was the thing we have to understand. And the victory of the Battle of Plassey in 1757, British forces defeated Bengal Nawab in 1757. So it was at this moment. The victory of the Bengal, British became very powerful. Bengal was a rich area. The British has many capable and able soldiers. They have like Robert Clive and Stringer Lawrence, Sarail Court. But in the point of the French, they have only one person, Count de Lally. There is only one person, Count de Lally, in the French side. But in British side, they have Robert Clive, Stringer Lawrence and also Sarail Court. So these are the causes for the French defeat of the French and loss of French in India. Next, after this, coming to the point of the one by one, First Carnatic War. This is from 1744 to 1748. Ended with Aix-la-Chapelle Treaty. Aix-la-Chapelle Treaty in 1748. So French became powerful. Second Carnatic War. 1749 to 1754. Ended with the Treaty of Pondicherry. 1754, Treaty of Pondicherry. French become weak. French strong here, French become weak here. And third Battle of Karnataka. Started in 1756, ended in 1763. This ended with the Treaty of Paris. In 1763. French completely defeated by the British. That is, British became powerful. Coming to the point of the important wars, in the First Carnatic War, 1746. In the First Carnatic War, 1746, Battle of Sandhom. In the Second Carnatic War, 1749, Battle of Ambur. In the third, 1760, Battle of Vandivash. So these are the important things to remember. Always they are going to ask treaties and wars belongs to this. This is about the Carnatic Wars. We have been completed Carnatic Wars. In the next video, we are going to discuss Bengal Wars. In the point of the annexation of the British in India, we have several wars. First Carnatic Wars has been completed. Next Bengal Wars and other wars we will discuss in the next video. Okay, good luck.